So at the end of 8.5 innings, the score is New York 9, Pittsburgh 9. Ralph Terry on the mound. Sudden death now, last of the ninth. There's a drive into deep left field. Look out now. That ball is going down. World Series delivered. Mazeroski hits it over the left field fence for a home run, and the Pirates win it 10-9 and win the World Series. And the fans go wild.
Diamondbacks won game 1. They won game 2. The Yankees swept at home. Diamondbacks won last night. Yankees lead in game 7, 2-1 in the ninth. 2 on, 1 out, and Womack into right field, a hit. Here comes Cummings. It's tied. Going to third is Bell. Tony Womack delivers. It's 2-2. The chance of a lifetime for Luis Gonzalez. 2-2, bottom of the ninth. Game 7 of the World Series. Bases loaded. Infield in. 1 out. Strike 1.
The one problem is Rivera throws inside the left-handers, and left-handers get a lot of broken bat hits in the shallow outfield. The shallow part of the outfield. That's the danger in bringing the infield in with a guy like Rivera on the mound.
Floater, center field. The Diamondbacks are world champions.
I said down and in was his only chance. Watch where this pitch is. Down and in. He got it. He didn't miss it. He fouled off the pitches that he had to foul off. And the one area that gave Davis a chance to hit a home run is where Chapman threw it. And oh my.
Leadoff hit by Schwarber. Lifted for a pinch runner. Zobrist, that's a base hit. Cubs will take the lead. Almora digging to the plate. Zobrist delivers 7-6 in the 10th.
stays on it, slaps it the other way. And the Cubs.
Whew. What a reaction by Rizzo, and now Miguel Montero.
Steal a bag, because the odds of getting multiple hits here with 2 outs, although the Indians have done it before.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over, and the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10. Here's the 0-1. That's in the air to left center. That ball is down. And it gets passed to the wall. Gordon is going to dig for third. A mistake in the outfield. And he will hold there with 2 out, representing the tying run.
Well, you see here, you talk about the mistake. He charged too hard. You're already playing no doubles, and that's exactly what it means. You don't want the ball by him. Blanco charged, got caught in between, and then the slip allowed the ball to get by him. Right here, the decision to try to stop and then slipping, and the ball goes by him. He's better off waiting, keep the ball in front of you, keep that runner at first base.
It's the right decision to let the ball drop, but he made it too late and wasn't able to handle the short bounce.
It's a single E8. And now it's Salvador Perez. The 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And the play is to home. Out there. Out there. Shortstop Leas. Atlanta hasn't scored in 10 innings against Jack Morris. The Minnesota bench hoping to get this winning run across here in the 10th. It's carried by Dan Gladden III. Bases loaded, 1 out. Infielders are sort of halfway at second and short. Pena in a jam. The Twins are going to win the World Series. The Twins have won it. It's a base hit. It's a 1-0 10-inning victory.
Manager Cronin sent Bob Klinger in to pitch for Boston in the Cardinal 8. Enos Slaughter, the first batter to face him, singles sharply to center field. Slaughter still on first and 2 men away. This brings up Harry Walker, a timely hitter during the series. Slaughter is off with the pitch. Walker swings and lines a double to left center. Slaughter kept on going, rounding third base at full speed, scoring all the way from first, when the relay throw from Johnny Pesky reached home too late for a play on Slaughter. This important run put the Cardinals out in front by a score of 4-3.
The 6th inning, 1 away. It's the young Yankee star, Mickey Mantle, at the plate. He swings and clouts a home run over the right field wall into Bedford Avenue to send the Yanks into a 3-2 lead in this seesaw battle for the championship of the world.
Get a hold of one, kid. Get a hold of one.
With 2 out and the bases loaded, Robinson swings and hits a wind-blown fly to the infield, which Billy Martin races in for and catches on the dead run for one of the most sensational plays of the entire series. Let's have another look at this all-important play in its complete action. This ends the inning for the Dodgers with the score still 4-2 Yanks. Gil McDougall beats out a bunt to Padre, and the Yankees have the tying runs on base. And up comes Yogi Berra. There goes the drive down the left field line, and Sandy Amorous races for the ball, sticks out his glove just in time and makes the catch. And McDougall has rounded second base. He throws to Reese, and Reese's peg to Hodges doubles McDougall at first. Let's have another look at that spectacular play. That double play is Brooklyn's 12th, the 19th of the World Series. The Dodgers are only 1 out away from their first World Series title. Padres looks like the coolest person in the stadium. Elston Howard sends a grounder to Pee Wee Reese, and these Dodgers at last are world champions. Delirious with joy, teammates and fans mob the Brooklyn pitcher in wild acclaim. In the Dodger clubhouse is the pandemonium only a great victory can generate. And setting the zany pace are Gil Hodges, Duke Snyder, and Don Newcomb. This is Brooklyn's greatest baseball day. Newspapers shriek the tidings. Brooklyn Bridge goes topsy-turvy at this monumental event. The street signs rock along Flatbush Avenue, and downtown Brooklyn is almost upside down. But Berra doubles against the right field wall. Howard singles over second, and Berra scores. Yankees 3, Braves 2. Andy Carey singles off Matthews' glove, and Howard pulls up at second. There it goes. Skowron smashes the ball deep into the left center bleachers for 3 runs and a 6-2 lead for the Yankees.
Now Elston Howard goes out to talk to Terry, while the menacing Mays steps into the box. Mays hammers the ball down the right field line. Maris, with expert fielding, rushes over, cuts off the ball, keeps it from bounding on toward the fence. He gets his throw away quickly. Straight into the hands of the cutoff man, Bobby Richardson. Bobby whirls and fires the ball to the plate just as Manny Alou is rounding third to head for home. The relay stops him. He has to go back to third while Mays continues to second with a double. And thus the tying and winning runs are in scoring position. Manager Houck talks to Ralph Terry. A tense situation where a base hit could change the picture. And it almost does. Willie McCovey hits a tremendous curving drive to right. But it's a foul ball, and the fans groan. McCovey slashes away again. A sizzling line drive, but it's right at Bobby Richardson. He grabs it as he played McCovey perfectly. The ball is hit with such power, it seems to force Bobby's hands almost to the ground. The Yankees win 1-0 on a brilliant clutch effort by Ralph Terry, the hero of the 20th World Championship won by the New York Yankees.
Ball 2, strike 2, 2 out. Killebrew on first. Dodgers leading 2-0. A step off. He did it. Sandy Koufax gets his 10th strikeout, his second consecutive shutout of the Twins. On Monday on a 4-hitter, today on a 3-hitter. Every pitcher, of course, likes to finish a game with a strikeout. This was, of course, not a game. This was the 7th game of the World Series.
With one away in the 5th, Gibson hammers a long drive to center. The ball lands on a ledge just to the right of the flagpole. It's a home run. Homers aren't unique for Bob, but this is his first in the World Series. Now, 1 out from victory, Gibson makes a supreme effort and Scott strikes out. The Cardinals win. They're the new world champions. And Bob Gibson, with his 3rd victory, has brought them through in the decisive 7th game, even as he did in 1964 against the New York Yankees.
Jim Northrup's the batter. Cash takes a lead-off second. Northrup hits a solid drive to center. Flood misjudges the ball, and it sails over his head. 2 runs are in, and into third slides Northrup. It's 2-0 against superstar Bob Gibson. What happened to Flood, considered the best center fielder in the National League? Kurtz says the ball got lost momentarily in the white-shirted background. No doubt he lost sight of it, and then almost lost his footing.
Here is Roberto Clemente against Cuellar in the 1st inning. He grounded to short. That is hit well. A Clemente home run, and the Pirates lead 1-0.
It looked like he hit a breaking pitch right over the plate. That's his 12th hit. He's 1 short now, tying Bobby Richardson's all-time World Series record of 13 hits in a 7-game World Series. He had a triple and a homer yesterday and a home run today. Let's watch his swing now. Look at him tee off. Everything in that 180-pound body, whipping around. This one he pulled to left center. Most of his hits have been to right.
Bert Campaneris and Joe Rudy now will both have shots at knocking in Ken Holtzman. There's the commissioner of baseball in his box, and American League President Joe Cronin. And many believe that next Tuesday, Joe Cronin might become the chairman of the board of the American League and resign as president. And the American League might be looking for a new president. Fly ball to right field, hit pretty well, and there she goes.
And of all the men to get the first home run for the A's, it's the little guy, Campaneris, who hit 2 homers in the playoffs also.
Here's Reggie Jackson now. There's a long drive. Jackson has hit it all, and it is gone.
Another breaking ball that hung up and in, and I guess he's just going to live and die with that breaking ball. It may be all over, I don't know.
Cincinnati, the 2 down, has Ken Griffey at third, Pete Rose at first, Joe Morgan at bat, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a looper, may drop. It's in for a hit. Here comes the throw to third. Rose hits the dirt, he's safe, and there goes Morgan down to second. And the Reds have the lead 4-3 as Joe Morgan blooped a base hit into center field, scoring Griffey from third. The throw from Lynn to third was too late. Rose hitting the dirt there, and on the throw to third, going down to second, is Joe Morgan.
Hit hard, Garcia on the hop coming up and over the glove as Lowenstein will get it back in. A big turn by Robinson, but he'll hold it first. So 1 out, 1 on to Stargell. That ball hit hard and had the top spin.
Nothing Garcia could do with it. The ball played him. Look at this hop.
Well, that's a base hit. The hits are even at 4 apiece. Baltimore on top 1-0 to Willie Stargell.
That McGregor changeup that you've seen so much of tonight.
Hit well, right field. Singleton to the wall, and this ball is gone.
Willie Stargell, the big man. 7 times he had come to the plate in this series with runners in scoring position and failed. But suddenly, and we said this would be a testing inning for the young southpaw, suddenly with 1 swing in the race in the wake of Robinson's bad hop single, turns it around for the moment.
Now the Pirates, they're a happy bunch as they greet the old pro, Willie Stargell.
And in the 7th game, with the chips on the line, Stargell is 3 for 3 as you look at the Pittsburgh cheering section that has come in from the Steel City.
1 out, force at every base. The Brewer infield looking for the double play. And Hernandez, with 6 hits in the last 3 games, trying to get St. Louis even.
But also a very emotional one. 2 former high school teammates, McClure and Hernandez, facing each other. 2 RBIs by Hernandez.
All on his birthday. Ramsey making it to third, Hernandez at first.
You know, Dick, Hendrick is one of the only cleanup hitters that I know, a guy who drove in 104 runs this year, who can adjust when he gets behind in the count, alter his swing, and just peck away the opposite way. And he spreads out, doesn't stride much, and seems to try and hit that ball right up the middle. Most cleanup hitters are there for one thing, to take the big cut.
Infield back. Line into right field. Ramsey scores. It's 4-3 St. Louis.
Boston. Mazzilli at third, Wilson at second, Tuffle at first. 1 out. Fastball hit into left center field, base hit. In comes Mazzilli. In comes Wilson. Stopping at third is Tuffle. 3-2 Boston. Ball 2 and the chant, Calvin, Calvin. High drive into deep left center, back goes Rice. This one is gone. Evans back at the wall, gone.
So now it's Counsell who carries the run that could win the World Series as he leads away from third. Renteria bats with 2 out. And a breaking ball is in there.
5 times this year in extra innings, Edgar Renteria drove in the winning run in the bottom of the inning for the Marlins. All after the 9th inning.
The 0-1 pitch. A liner off Nagy's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won the World Series.
All eyes on Anderson and Hernandez. Wrecked. Right field and into the corner. Eckstein scores. Erstad scores. Here's Salmon. 4-1. Phone already ringing in the Texas bullpen. Runners go on a shot into left center field. This is going to tie it. David Freese, what a roll. 2-2 in the first. All that happened last night fades from memory once the next game starts, and that's the beauty of baseball, where you get your heart broken one night, even in the postseason. A lot of times you get to go right back out there the next night.
Well, specifically, Joe, I think what did it for the Rangers was scoring those 2 runs in the first inning. That erased last night. Now we have a new one.
3-2. Gregg hits it in the air to right. Back at the wall. The Cardinals have taken a Game 7 3-2 lead and a home run by Allen Craig. Three-2 to Springer. Shot into left center field. Back at the wall. It's gone. Springer stays hot. And it's 5-0 Houston here in the second. He's homered in 4 straight games. And it's a 5-run Astro lead here early in Game 7.
He's sticking with his guy. Just think about what he did in LA. He used Charlie Morton. He used his starters out of relief. There's a great 7-game series against the Dodgers, and we got another one here.
There's a 1-0. That is a rocket to left, and the lead is cut in half. Rendon makes it 2-1.
There's that man for the Washington Nationals. No heartbeat, or slow heartbeat. He's got a heartbeat. It's just slow, and nothing's too big for him.
He struck out 11, walked 1. Opponents hitting 176 against him. That's down the right field line into the corner. This ball is gone for a home run. Nationals on top. Howie Kendrick has made it 3-2 off the pole in right. They just keep coming back.
Fastball that cut down, and he just kind of swings at it. A good swing, but it's late, and it's slicing. Slices right in to that screen.
And Howie Kendrick, the 36-year-old, has just put the Nationals on top.